Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys? It's been a while. It's been a long time. And but we're here. We're here. We're here. We're currently sitting in our van in the air condition. You can probably hear the car on, so forgive the noise. But we're waiting because we're going to watch Caleb. The yawns have not stopped, as you can see. We're going to watch our son Caleb play possibly his last All-Star game. Who knows? They win.
You're not very helpful.
They move
about
on.
It all.
I'm emotionally preparing myself for the sadness because it hurts my heart every single time. But Caleb is a special kid. It doesn't faze him.
Well, it does.
It does.
He's disappointed, but
Disappointed.
it doesn't wreck him.
It doesn't wreck him because for him, baseball
Keeps
is,
going.
yeah, it keeps going every day. It's an everyday thing. So that's what we're currently doing. We thought, why not take the time since we are Son's kids? We have no kids right now. To just say hello and to explain really briefly where we've been and where we are. But we're currently here. So, do you want to go ahead and tell a little bit?
All right, guys. So we've been kind of absent, and I'm sure it's, to the chagrin of my husband, because he could keep going and going, but I sometimes need to pull back, and I need us to pull back sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And this has been kind of I don't know, it's been a difficult little season.
Mm-hmm.
I am
You look very beautiful, by the way.
oh,
in
you're
that
so
picture.
sweet.
Isn't
Thank you.
she? Right? Comment right now.
Thank
She's
you.
beautiful, right? Go ahead.
I have been walking through some depression. Now, it's been a long time since I have felt like I've been dealing with any depression. I dealt with it in college.
Mm-hmm.
This has definitely been induced by sleep deprivation, because
Yeah.
I haven't slept in about 4 months. So it's
Yeah.
been really tough, and he tries to give me as much time as he can in the mornings to sleep in, because usually for anywhere from 3 to 6 hours of the night I'm usually awake. So
Yeah.
so he'll take over in the morning, and I'll get like another hour or two of sleep to kind of help me readjust
When
to
I'm
life
home.
when he's home.
One of those, yeah.
So we're trying to remedy that. And then there's a little part of it that, do you want me to go into this part? The
Yeah,
Anna stuff?
sure.
There's a little part of it that it's just, Mama's tired. Mommy is tired, emotionally, spiritually, and there's not a whole lot of Anna left. It's a lot of wife, a lot of mom, and I love those roles. And I definitely don't feel unhappy. Depression and happiness are not the same.
Mm-hmm.
They don't equal one another. If you're depressed, it doesn't mean that you can't be happy. I feel happiness every day. I definitely feel like some days are different. There are dark clouds that are darker, or they're heavier.
Mm-hmm.
And then other days where they're not as dark, or maybe they kind of come and go a little bit more. It's been a touch of a roller coaster some days. He's been amazing, very supportive of me, and just listening and taking in how he can help me.
And I think
the
I
best.
learned, you sent me that article, and I learned it had to like really be like, okay, this is very real. Like, it's not just Anna's feeling sad,
Yeah.
or she's having a hard day. And mind you, I've been very busy at work, and sometimes doing the YouTube videos and stuff like that keeps me up very, very late. And so really, we had to just kind of pull back, as we have many other times in the past.
Yeah.
You guys know that we just won't. Life is more important, and we know that you guys in the past have understood. So I've been learning to ask her about her gray clouds, and ask her how to talk about it, because I think as a spouse, especially a male aspect of her, the males in relationships, we don't think like that. We don't think about our wives, and that it's something they don't want to talk about. So they're gonna have you have to ask them about it and be available just to hear it.
Yeah.
Anyways, go
He's
continue.
been
I've been growing. I've been learning. I make a lot of mistakes.
I feel very blessed to have a husband who will take the time to listen and learn and apply. He will sit and he'll listen to me just cry or, ask how I need help. And, I try to be as specific as I can be so it's as helpful to him. And then to have him actually apply what he's kind of learning through, any articles I send him that might be helpful to him, because it's hard to be a spouse of somebody who's walking through depression. And and I try to, support him as well, because, we're a team. It's not just, okay, I'm down for the count. So,
Right.
Like we're trying really hard to maintain team status here.
Mm-hmm.
But he's definitely working hard to be the front runner and just help me as much as I can through the downside, because it's not something that, you choose. Like, I feel like I'm in a hole sometimes and I'm just trying to dig myself out. I'm like, what can I do to just feel this relief? Like, I don't want this. Like, look at all the blessings around me. Why do I feel this way? But it's just there. And so right now I'm not pursuing any kind of medication intervention or anything. Just trying to handle it through sleep and through Anna time and through
Anna time. So that's good. So, she's talking about feeling less like invisible or like it's not time. So we're trying to find creative outlets for her. Singing's a good thing for her, which is good. And a couple things, like she's asked me to help her. It's like asked me if I do my reading, my devotional time, and asked me if I had time to create, to sing. So that's something that you husbands or your spouses or partners who are supporting someone who's going through depression, to be on it, as far as remind them, find the things that help them get to life. So we're trying to get her some more time and get her a voice. And we've talked about in the past about doing a channel for her and her time, and I think that's a big thing for her, to have a place. And I think you guys have voiced that you would definitely watch her channel or her, if we launch something for her. And it's one of those things, it's like we just got to roll out, we got to start doing, to get Anna some more time, so that she has a platform that you guys can support her and she can support you guys through a lot of the things, which I believe a lot of YouTubers don't talk about. It's all the fancy intros and all the big drone footage and trying to copy certain big YouTubers, all that, and it gets away from the what vlogs used to be about, turning the camera on and sharing your lives and sharing stories with each other. So that's something we want to do.
Not to totally discount what
to what they do. Those things are awesome.
Too.
Those things are awesome. I'm sorry. Yes, I don't. Thank you. This is why your partnership,
Just
because then I sound like, oh, those snobby. No, you're right, and you're right. But it's good to have a place, and I think that's what we're trying to create for Anna. We're gonna try to do. But anyways, that's kind of a little bit what we've been going through. Any last thoughts that you want to say before we sign off and go watch our son play baseball?
No. I just hope that this, kind of unveiling of this information is maybe helpful or informative to you. And if you have questions, you're more than welcome to ask. I keep looking at myself, sorry.
Fine, you're good.
If you have questions that you can totally ask, and just if you have opinions about depression, be kind in how you deal with them. Whether it's you are commenting to me or asking, just be kind. We're human beings. We are flawed. We are imperfect. And I'm grateful that I know that I can have Jesus walking with me through this time, and my husband and my family. Just everybody's been really supportive, and people can walk through this time however they need to find peace. And don't be quick to judge. I would love to be an open book and have this conversation with you, if you can be civil and kind through your opinions, and we can have an open dialogue about this, because I know it's a big topic. It's a big topic, and a lot of people have opinions about it. So I don't mind having a civil conversation
Right.
and sharing my journey, but let's keep it keep
it
it positive and
yes.
and kind, and still get our questions answered and opinions across and stuff
Absolutely.
like that.
And
So,
this is just another part of our life and our story. And you know, those who are new to the channel, a lot of you guys have tuned in, and you know, have been blessed by just the mistakes that we've made, the journey that we told for our debt-free story. Well, this is you know, this is life. This is our,
this is all
and this
part
is
of
a
it.
part of it. And this is kind of what has held us back a little bit, just so we can be more attentive to home instead of juggling, you know, career and YouTube and stuff like that.
Because we're not full-time YouTubers. He has a whole career that
Right.
he does. So this is not, when it comes down to it for our family, this is more of like something we enjoy doing as a team.
We're
it's
definitely
not
passionate
something
about
that,
it, but family comes first, you know.
yeah,
Family and home.
and it's not something we have to be doing
Right.
because of his career. So.
Yes, so you know, it's just, this is part of the journey. And you know, I have shot footage and stuff when, you know, during the time that we've been off. So you know, you might see some videos that are a little bit old, but there's things that happen, things we want to share with you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna figure out what part where we go from here. And you know, it's focus and stuff about the finances and things like that have been a little bit just off right now, just because we're trying to just survive and take care of things. So you know, we can get into like, you know, money things and stuff like that down in the future, but right now it's just going to be our life right now. And you know, we'll take you guys along the journey. And and
well,
that's
and
what's
what we
going on.
might do is we might switch this conversation more over to my channel.
To her channel.
So that we can keep this more financially focused. But this is
True.
a part of the journey. So
part
it
of
will
it, yeah.
be part of what we talk about. I mean, hopefully I can walk through this on the quicker side. Whatever that means. I don't really know at this point. But yeah. I, you know, survived depression once before and got through it and didn't deal with it and feel it for many years. So I know that this is doable. I know that I can get through this.
Right.
So this is not a just forever stamp, you know. So it will be part of this journey that you hear about here, but we might
Hopefully,
switch
we'll
most
switch
of the
it to
conversation to my
her
side.
channel.
So
Well,
so
which
that
she doesn't have yet. So
I
but
don't have it yet, but it's coming.
But let's get it up. Let's try to get it up. You know, we'll get it up soon. And some other house cleaning things. We read all your comments still, guys, and we've been a little just away from it and all. So we read your comments. We no longer have a P.O. box because it expired in the process. So, which is fine. So
we weren't getting a lot of traffic there, so it's okay.
Yes, it's okay. But if we do get one up again, of course, we'll let you guys know. But other than that, we hope you guys have been well, and hope that you guys enjoy this video. And we will hopefully see you guys the next time. Okay? All right. We love you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.